Math fact fluency. What is it and why does it matter? You may think of fact fluency as the recall of basic facts and the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But what math fact fluency really describes is when a student can be flexible, accurate, and efficient with their methods for computing. It's important to know that fast does not always mean fluent, which means flashcards are not always the best method for practicing at home. Children learn math facts best by using them in different mathematical situations. When students have a good number sense, which includes a deep understanding of numbers, they can be more flexible about how numbers relate to each other. For example, when thinking about those benchmarks of 5 and 10, a student could look at the number 9 and know that it is 5 plus 4 more, or 10 with 1 less. Being flexible with number sense means students can use a known fact to get to an unknown fact. So if students know that 6 plus 14 more equals 20, they could take one from that 14 to know that 7 plus 13 would also equal 20. And finally, number sense helps students to understand how a whole can be divided into parts, and then those parts can come together to create a whole, whether that's through pictures or manipulatives or through the numbers and equations. The best way to develop fluency with numbers is to develop number sense and to work with numbers in different ways. When a student can look at 9 plus 7 and see it friendlier as 10 plus 6, that will help them as they are moving on to bigger numbers. You could stack an equation like 299 plus 357 and do it the traditional way, but it's much friendlier to take 1 away from the 357 and do 300 plus 356. Then when students are moving to decimals, which can be tricky, instead of seeing it as 3.99 plus 17 hundredths, they could move 1 over and it would be 4 plus 0.16. A much friendlier equation to work out mentally. So how are students practicing fluency within the classroom? The illustrative math curriculum provides opportunities to build flexibility, accuracy, and efficiency through daily warm-ups and number talks, multiple lesson activities, and through centers and games. How can you help your student at home with practicing math fluency? An easy start is to turn everyday situations into math fact equations. If you're grocery shopping and you want to buy 2 cartons of eggs with 12 eggs in each carton, have your student figure out how many eggs you will have in total. If you're a family of 5 and each person in your family would like to have 3 cookies, how many cookies do you need to buy so that all of your family will be fed? A fun and easy game to play at home is the Race to 100. For this game, you just need 2 dice and a paper marked with the numbers 1 through 100 in order. Give your child the dice and have him or her roll both of them. Then they add them together or multiply them together and move that number of spaces on the chart. Then it's your turn to do the same. Roll the dice, add or multiply your 2 numbers together and move that number on the chart. The goal is to be the first one to reach 100. The game War can be played with cards or with dice. If you're playing with cards, shuffle the cards and divide them between you and your student. Then each of you at the same time turn over 2 of your cards. You add or multiply yours together, your child adds or multiplies his or hers together, and the person with the highest number gets to take all the cards and put them in their pile. That continues until you run out of cards. That can also be played with dice. Each of you would take turns rolling 2 dice. The one who gets the highest number added or multiplied together would then get a point, and you would just keep score on a score sheet. Good practice comes by making everyday situations into math opportunities and by playing math fact games with your child. Play and interact with your child 10 minutes a day in regards to math facts and see how their mathematical abilities grow.